Broadcasting live from the Brent Morrison Bomb Shelter and Missile Silos in the heart of beautiful downtown Pekin. It's Tuesday Modern! Hello everyone, I'm Evil Bob, your resident head in a box, coming to you from the zone in Pekin. We have some really good matchups today. We've got Snell on Derp Shadow versus Danzy, starting us off with Black White Fairies. There we go. Fantastimo. Now, we got good going. We are underway. We've also got like lots of really good flavor coming down. We've got tonight John's here playing his brand new Captain Planet deck. We've got AJ, Mr. 31, playing green white good stuff or toolbox or whatever you want to call it. Whatever it is, it's here and it's going to be fun. May get him on cam. Damien is on Sad Robots as usual, and Jarvis is on Whooper Friend. So got a full hand of games up and running, ready to go, and I'm glad you're here to join me with all the way. We start this match in progress-ish. We did start on time. Let me get Danzy. I think Danzy's here. Snow is thought-seizing Danzy to get all of the fairies out the hand, but let's see what he's got. Jarvis, yeah, Danzy's not on here, so let's get desktop. There we go. There we go. Now we're lined up, locked and loaded, rack and fire. Snow's down to 15 already. Danzy is at 19 after a fetch. We're good. We're getting lined up. We're getting set to go. Let's see here. That's a lot of hand, and wow, more thought seizes. All the thought seizes. And Snell pays 2 more life. Danzy plays I don't know what he did there, but Danzy at 18. Okay. So, more lands down for Danzy. Nothing really good in hand to keep him going. And for those of you who are curious, we are in June now, so a new background theme. I kick us off in June with Legends Lady Zira Arian. She is a 1/2 insect wizard for Jund, and Jund ability Jund mana. Target player draws a card. Yeah, seems fair. It's a blue card that doesn't draw a card. It's a flyer that doesn't cost blue. Not a fairy, she's an insect. Snowcast Snapcaster. Danzy counters it with something. Probably some sort of miscreant, I believe. I don't know. It happened so fast, it boggles my mind. Snow, 2 lands on board. Danzy has so much, and he's just going to get mana leaked. No Snappy for you. Snow draws not a land. Passes turn. This is fascinating, honestly. Can Danzy draw a threat? Snapcaster. Counter? Yep. Oh, it's remand. That's what that is remand. Snow goes for a Seaman Visions. And it goes through. Danzy allows it. What a nice guy. And it looks like Snow went bottom. I blinked. Danzy draws. Is it a threat? I don't know. But he has all the mana in the free world. 3 mana. Could you repeat that, please?
Nightveil Spectre.
Nightveil Spectre. Wow. What is Nightveil Spectre? Nightveil Spectre is a 2/3 for 3 colored mana. Flying. Whenever Nightveil Spectre deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top card of his or her library. You may play cards exiled with Nightveil Spectre. So, if your opponent's playing blue-black, Snell's playing blue-black, then you'll be able to cast those spells. And it looks like click. Snow is at 13. Oh, so Snow has Thoughtseize on the stack, and Danzy clicks in response. Let's see here. He's got 2 Snappies, 2 pushes, Stubborn Denial, Bolt, and Derp Shadow. Danzy has to keep threats out, although Ayrton is gonna die from Snell's hand now that he's got 3 mana. He can push, and bolt. So you got to take the derp to keep the threats down. I mean, Snappy's there and it sucks, but Snow, fashionable as ever, rocking his wonton shirt. Here, that place is delicious. Come on, Dancy, take the shadow. It's the biggest threat. He's got redundancies of everything else. Bolt to the bottom. Fascinating. And then Thoughtseize resolves. Snell will go to 11, and he's going to take... Is that Mistbind? I think I heard... No, it's not Mistbind. Yeah, Mistbind Click, it looks like. Champion a fairy. When a fairy is championed with Mistbind Click, tap all lands target player controls. And it's a 4/4 flash flying for 4 mana. Decides to take a Mistbind Click. Don't need him tapping out his lands. Probably an upkeep go. Snow draws a land. and goes fishing. And sounds like he's going to 8 after a fetch and another shock. Dancy did leave him with the derp shadow. And it looks like he's gonna fetch 1. And a blood crypt. No shock on. Oh, yep, casting that. So, alright, so Snell is at 5. Danzy is creatureless. Snell does not have a threat down, but we do know he has derp and 2 snappies and another push, I believe. Unless those were 2 pushes that just went down. They look like 2 pushes went down. So he's got snap, push available. Or snap available to push more threats. Danzy really should get Una out there if he does have her. I believe he does. He is going old school. Old school blue black fairies, so there's Derp Shadow coming down on the board. He is a mighty I can't do math. 7? Set 8. He's an 8. 8 dirt. I can't math, I never learned. Dropping everything. So Danzy threatening with 2 cards in hand, including a missed buying click, but he has no fairy. 2 champion. So without a fairy to champion, he just cannot get it down. There we go. Danzy gets bashed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? Wow. So, Snell pulls out the derp victory over fairies. That's an unfortunateness, but that's okay, because, oh wow. Let's see here, we can move these things down, they don't matter. Actually, where are we at? Let's move it back up. So anyway, in between turns here, or in between games, while we are sideboarding, I do want to remind everybody that we are still collecting subscriptions over on the YouTube channel. That's The Zone 521, and when we reach that magic number of 100 subscriptions, we are going to slap the ever-loving hell out of Ben Seidel. He has so graciously donated his face to the cause of acquiring 100 subscriptions that the least we can do is actually slap him. So we are at 40 right now. We do need 60 more to reach that first milestone of 100 subs, and once we reach there, like I said, we are going to slap Ben Seidel. I would actually really like to do it this year. You know, 1 year. Maybe we'll get there on the first year anniversary. I don't know. Hopefully it's going to come before that, but I really want to slap Ben Seidel. And I think y'all really want to see Ben get slapped. If not, you know, go ahead and let me know in the comments why you don't want Ben to get slapped. you know, maybe you want to sub, but you don't want to see Ben get slapped. If you give me some alternative as to why, as to not slapping Ben, we can work something out possibly. But when we reach 100 subs, we're slapping Ben Seidel at this point. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your parents, tell your pets. Subscribe to the Zone 521 on YouTube, and together we can slap Ben Seidel. Getting back to the action, Danzy is still sideboarding and Snell is wrapping it up. Yeah, lots of new flavorful decks floating around this week. So not all the same old hubbub except for Snell, and you know, Jarvis is playing blue white and Snell's gonna play Dirtily Derp, and Damien is he's proud of his Affinity deck, and you know what, God bless him, he deserves all the help he can get in winning. But yeah, so that's where we're at. Nope. There we go. We're just gonna slide these down, down, down. Now I can get them out the way. There's the cut. Justin! Yes, Master Snell is on camera. He is not live via satellite. He's live and in person. But, yes, you do see Snell. You also see Danzy. So, take it as you will. Snell sounds like he's got a bit more in his hand than two thought seizes, as well as two lands. So here's to hoping that we can get some action, and I hope Danzy is able to rock something better and put up some sort of a fight. Yeah, it is a little reflective. Oh, I usually... Hang on. I forgot to turn on the most offensive light, but yeah. It's been a little shiny. I'm still working on it. But, yeah, it's a little reflective, but I don't want to detract from my lovely lady Zira behind me. Zira Arian from Legends. Believe she's also yeah, I'm pretty sure she was Chronicles printed as well. Hey, how's it going? Oh. Like that.
Yay!
Welcome back. How you doing?
Good. I got Ella doll.
You got some LOL dolls?
I only got one.
Which one did you get?
I got a I don't know what the game is called, but her's a cat, and that's what her does.
Ah.
That's why her got this hat.
Ah, she looks like a little tennis player cat.
Yeah, her is.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, Jarvis. How'd you do?
Got there.
Of course you did. What? Oh, no. Not so loud. Not so loud. I can hear you.
Very kind of struggle against the
Yeah. Yeah, Damien. A little rough going on that. So. Wow. So, Danzy goes for the collective brutality, and the only thing he can pull is the lightning bolt. Unfortunately, he cannot get the lily.
better than breaking entirely, at least.
That is true. That is true. And he did drain 2, so Snow goes down to a whopping 17.
I can hear too much talking.
You hear too much talking?
Yes.
Alright. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Dan's got fairies?
Dan is on Blue Black Fairies.
That's awesome.
It is kind of awesome. So you're done with school for the summer, huh?
Yes. Now I finally get to see my friends.
Yeah! Friends are awesome.
And I got to see 2 friends today because I got to see one at swim class
Uh-huh.
and at the Dragon Park I saw my friend Roxy.
Roxy sounds like a cool kind of friend.
Her is, but her doesn't listen, but her used to be 4 and her doesn't listen at all, but now her 5 and her does listen.
So Snowcast Lily of the Last Hope, and
It's a card that Dancy does not want to see.
yeah, and
Also,
I
he has the answer for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll solve things rather nicely. They're all too big.
Hello.
Question.
so yeah, are those V clicks? Is that what that is?
No, those are Scions of Una.
Oh, Scions of Una.
Fairy of what gives all fairy shroud. And +1/+1.
Oh, right.
He just basically made all of Snell's spot including total worthless.
Other creatures you control.
Oh,
the fairy. Oh, it's the fairy lord. Okay.
You can
And they have shroud. Nice.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
Get 2 of those in play it's very, very hard to fight through.
So Dancy went straight at the face. He's not worried about Lily.
I mean, what's Lily gonna do right now?
That's true. So 2 at the dome.
Or, yeah, 2 of them.
Pokemon.
And Lily goes off at 7, right? Snow goes fetching. No.
Blue
They have shroud.
That's shroud.
Yeah.
They both have shroud.
Yep. Snow just learned.
It's a blue cow.
So Snow's gonna drain back
There's a blue cow.
and make Dancy discard.
There's a blue cow.
There is a blue cow. That blue cow is very important to me.
There's a restaurant that's called the Talking Blue Cow.
Talking blue cow?
Yeah,
Is it good?
yeah. We been there. My family been there with my grandma and uncle and grandpa.
What'd you have?
We only go on vacation, but I don't remember what I had because we didn't do it in a very long time.
Ah, so you were just a wee little lass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like that place.
I wonder if Dancy's playing the version that has fantastic.
You wonder if Dancy's playing what?
Fantastic version.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have that answer. I haven't seen it, but that doesn't mean anything.
Big fish coming in.
Big Fish Blast! He's a 4 or he's a 5? 5-4?
5-5.
5-5. Big Fish Big. Tassiger 4-5. Did they get blocked? No. Crypt. What? Oh, Inquisition.
Spread 'em. Which I don't even know.
What do we got? What do we got? What are you thinking, Snow?
I'll be back up. I'm just going.
There's no right answer here. Everything gets back to everything else.
Right. Would you like to join in?
Sure.
Alright.
I ain't doing nothing. Let me went down quick.
And I'll actually be able to hear you. Hello, Jarvis. Good to see you again.
Happy to be here as always.
Snow gets beat down for 4.
Drop down to 3.
Yep.
He is almost dead.
Not almost enough, though. As long as Snell's got a hit point left, there's,
They command you.
okay, command,
You're remanded.
remanded. Snell draws, or Danzy draws.
You do not get this card back and draw a card. That would be kind of bad.
And Snell loses game number 2. Danzy pulls even, and we're going to 3.
Yep. Double Scion of Ona. Very powerful interaction.
So you got there against Damien and 2.
Yeah.
Affinity just couldn't get it going against you, or?
Well, that and I had Miracle of Terminus early on in both games.
Yeah, that'll do it. That sounds like a Jarvis thing to do.
See, it was a Miracle Terminus turn 2 on game 2, and a Miracle Terminus on turn 3 on game 1.
That's just mean. That's rude and mean.
Game 2, I still only silenced him so I could actually play any of the
Oh,
tournaments.
that's rude, mean, and dastardly.
Thank you. I take that as the highest of praise. He's the only man sources with Darcy Citadels and Mox Opal.
Danzy dashing off to the turlet. You know, fun fact about the Zone's toilet, it's actually the smallest toilet allowed by Geneva Convention.
That's so tiny.
It is a tiny toilet.
It's so annoying.
It is a tiny, tiny toilet.
Can we get the adult-sized toilet anytime soon, please, Scott? I would like that more than anything else you're getting for the store.
I think Scott was a little confused. You know, it's like, let's see here. I can get this toilet, but people might drown in that toilet. Or I can get this toilet that holds a quarter cup of water. Yeah, there's very little chance of drowning in this one, so I'm going to go with the quarter cup of water toilet.
Where there's an idiot, there's a way.
Ah, so tiny.
On to game 3.
I think I've seen dollhouse toilets bigger than this thing.
I think I have 2.
Alright.
A bathroom down here, or is it just bomb shelter with no bathroom?
I don't believe there's one down here. I believe it's only up there.
It feels
Wish
like
there was one down here.
that would be very nice. Also seems like a poor design choice to have a bomb shelter with no bathroom.
Well, I mean, we could either we can either put in a second nuke silo, or we could have put a toilet in. Buckets were cheaper.
Give us a few hours, or else it's going to be
That's not
smellier
bad.
too.
Anyway, I guess I can reset live totals. Snell should start at 20, although
Sure,
I
I'd like to start lower.
don't think he wants to. Snell opting to go first this time, and it worked out well for him last time. Even though game 1 he had 2 lands for like 9 turns, but still turned it out to be a win.
That show doesn't need that many lands.
He kept
You need
2 lands and 2 Thoughtseize, so
the most you ever need is 5, and even that's pushing it.
Anyway.
Alright, well, Danzy's taking a look. I think he likes it. Snell's going down to 6.
Yeah, Snow definitely not liking that hand. Gonna pitch it back and take his chances.
Wonder what caused Snell's relapse back into the dirt. He was doing so well. He was playing other non-derpy decks.
Oh, and that last game too, Danzy did mold a 5, so
Nice.
he was able to pull it out on minimal resources.
It's kind of rough with the tribal-based deck, too, because tribal decks kind of rely on critical mass to get where they're going.
Fairies can get there. Snell scrying to the top. Okay. And we're fetching it away.
It doesn't really matter when you do this. Derp Shadow does not really get a lot of benefit out of the Scry rule when they're playing like 13 fetch lands.
True that. True that.
Turn 1 Thoughtseize.
Let's see.
Get to see exactly what's going on in Dancy's hand. 3 lands, Inquisition of Kozilek, a Relic, a Sprite, and a Cryptic Command. Go any which way.
Yeah, probably at this point,
Yeah,
take the
Inquisition goes
Inquisition.
Spellstar Sprite's a lot less threatening when you know about it.
Right. So, Danzy's going to play that, and Inquisition. No.
Relic coming down. It would have been nice. The Thoughtseize rule kind of usually plays effect like that rather nicely, but not today.
Snell looking to fetch again.
Down to 12.
Our little stream gremlin meandering around. So now sitting at a
And here's
mighty
Derpy.
12 life. Derp comes down.
It's a 1-1 at the moment.
He is a 1-1.
It's not going to last that way for long, but
I think at this point he's hoping Danzy plays something so he can dismember it. Yeah, because you say target player. So draws. Danzy had nada.
well, you are playing fairies. More often than not, you're going to be holding your mana up and saying go.
True. Too true.
Although, those are my list of things. He does not draw much of note. And Snell, having no way of making his Death Shadow any bigger, just passes the turn back without attacking into a Spellstar Sprite.
Wow.
That is very telling of what his hand looks like. Just meandering on behind you.
Snell. What'd he do? Oh, he shocked the land into play.
Yeah.
That would do it.
So now the Death Shadow can finally attack through the Spellstar Sprite.
Shadow gets is a mighty 3/3, and Danzy. And 16. No, 7. Wait.
He should be at 16 because he just cracked
Right.
a fetch
And he didn't block, so he should be at 16.
Ooh, Vendilion Click.
V click. So no, he
block-
has it.
17. He's cracked
Yeah.
a fetch and had a shock.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think he took the damage, so.
Ooh. And is not appetizing.
That's all you needed to see.
You might have. Did you just let him keep all his cards?
Well, he hadn't decided if he wanted to target Snell or himself.
Okay. So now just decided. Here you go. Here's the information.
Yeah.
I don't think you can let him keep the Liliana. That seems backbreaking at this particular point in time.
I don't know.
I'll terminate going bye-bye.
This way he can kill the...
He wants the Death Shadow off the table.
This way he can kill and trade with the Death Shadow.
Then sit back on Cryptic Mana.
Yep. I don't know if it was the right move, but that was my move. I mean, looking at that, I would have taken the Terminate as well.
There were two lines there. One, you don't care about the Liliana, and you take the Terminate and try and
snap
here we have
position,
a snap thought.
And now he's going to take the...
Probably take the Cryptic Command. Ooh. Damnation. If Damnation was in the hand, I probably would have gone for the...
Wow. So...
Damnation, I might have let him kept the Lily.
So did he not get it? Oh, he took the Cryptic. Okay. They're still playing. They're the last ones playing. That's usually the way it goes in the Wild Wild West. Thank you for the info.
And here's Lily.
Yep. So Snow did Thoughtseize. So
Spellstar Sprite coming in. Presumably to try and... Oh, the Spellstar Sprite doesn't do anything. Remand. Okay.
So there's
wrong 2-mana spell. Yeah, he has to have 3 fairies.
Excellent. Okay. Oh, equal
2 other
fairies you
fairies
control. Okay.
to counter the Liliana.
Gotcha. But he does get it remanded. Don't stand on that. Don't stand on that.
And Acquisition. There goes the Liliana.
Goodbye, Lily.
Teamer Battle Rage. And...
Ooh, that battle range.
Explosives.
Wow.
And a big fish. It's a very good hand.
Yeah, there goes Lily, though. Yep.
Granted, I don't think Snell's going to commit big fish while he knows there's a damnation lurking.
Yeah.
Any further discard spells are being checked by the Spellstar Sprite. That's Danzigo. Doing the damnation now, that's interesting. And moderately aggressive.
Well, he doesn't have enough to cast the fish. There's only 2 cards in graveyard, and that's 3 mana, and the fish costs 7?
7. I think I still would have held on to the damnation for a bit longer. You had the counter spell, discard spells covered by the Spellstar Sprite.
Right.
And 2 a turn on this board with that hand isn't doing much.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about.
So you get the Sprite. And Snell goes to 6.
Plays land, might as well. Knows about it. There's a Bitter Blossom. This
Bitter Blossom.
becomes problematic now.
Well,
the explosives will come down.
The explosives will come down for 2 to get rid of that. So he
will,
won't get the token.
Well, he'll get a token because it'll cost 2 to put it down and 2 to pop it. It's 4 mana to get rid of the Bitter Blossom.
No. I meant Snell won't be able to get the token.
No, it won't.
But I mean, if he casts Fish, then the Battle Rage doesn't care about your 1/1.
Big Fish is still out of reach at the moment.
Barely. But I mean, you cast
Even
the
then,
explosives.
Danzy's still at a high enough life total where explosives won't. Team or battle rage plus big fish won't necessarily do it. Yeah, explosives and passes this play. And let's see if Dancy can find anything good that's preferably not a 2-drop.
Dancy loses a life and gets himself a fairy. Hey, it's a Pikachu fairy. I like that fairy. I think I would have liked it better if he actually had fairy type Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him.
Uh-oh.
E for 0? Oh wait, no, the Lily. Okay.
Lily on off the top.
Wow.
Well, that means Bitter Blossom's kind of pointless now.
Wow.
That's rough.
Oh. Oh, that's rough.
Ooh, Mistbind Click.
Nice.
That's a very nice draw. That is actually very close to killing Snell.
Yeah. Upkeep. Trigger, Mistbind Click.
I don't know that I would do it upkeep.
Well, this way he doesn't have a draw. Ooh.
Well, he still has to champion something. You can just champion the Bitter Blossom.
Yeah.
When champion doesn't target, you can just champion the Bitter Blossom.
Yeah.
Not sure what the questioning here is.
Oh! Really?
There's a fairy in play.
There's a... Why did it die?
When this creature comes into play, sacrifice it unless you remove another fairy.
Right.
Equal got command the fairy.
Right.
So how is it still in play?
Yes.
So I had no fairy to sacrifice.
Right. Another fairy.
There we go.
So Liliana is making it weaker, but it's still fairly lethal.
It's only 2 points now.
Right.
I think I still would have. I would have waited till the Liliana tick up. That way you could just hit in for 4.
Outside of sisters much?
Just keeping it fair. And come on, Snell, you pilot this deck all the time. This is a brand new deck for Danzy. We gotta give him a break. Lily Mill?
That's Thought Scour.
Oh, he thought scoured. Lily tick up.
Yeah. Kind of has to if he doesn't
Yeah.
have a way of getting rid of it.
This is a nail biter.
It usually is with Death Shadow because they put themselves so low. If there's a deck that has a lot of flyers, this can get kind of scary.
Yeah, I got a friend who built an EDH deck around Zera Arian. It's all about card draw that's not blue.
I can get behind this. There's no better feeling than drawing cards in Magic.
Right. But yeah, it's Jund card draw. Now, I'm not sure if you went Insect Tribal with it or not, but it's definitely Jund card draw.
It smells deep in the tank. I'm assuming there's a big fish coming down. But
Yeah.
even big fish plus Battle Rage is not enough to put lethal on the board. And he's still at 12.
It is if he draws a damage.
He draws a bolt, it is.
If he draws a bolt or a command or something.
The command wouldn't do it. He only has 4 lands in play. Yeah, it has to be exactly bolt.
I thought
Command's 3.
I thought Call to Command was 2.
Yeah, Command's 3.
I guess Dromaka's 2.
Yeah.
So Snell gets taken to lethal on board. What's he got?
Did we get there? Actually, Snell doesn't have a second red source. Means the third card's real.
Danzy being real nice. I mean, he knows that Snell can't use it. He can fetch, but he would still lose in a turn.
I don't think.
What's Lily down?
Lily down is mill 2 cards, add a creature back. Could. Bottleneck right now is mana because he has the tools to kill him. He just doesn't have the mana to do it.
Right. This is fascinating.
It's 3 mana, 2 mana.
2 mana. Snap!
Caster.
Oh, but he can't do both.
He can't do both, and he doesn't have anything that can kill. Does he have Terminate Engrave? No, he does not.
Oh, but that's a -2, -1.
Oh,
so it does kill the misbind.
You can kill it.
Yeah. Wow.
Here's the thing: that if Bob has another flyer in hand,
Danzy takes
Phantom
5.
Push, kill the Snapcaster. Danzy's at 7.
Oh, it's so good.
Vendilion Click. He doesn't die, but
How doesn't he die?
he can take the Team of Battle Rage. The issue is that Liliana could take up again and kill the Click.
Can't Snell just cast a... Oh, he has to cast a click now.
Yes, cast Click now.
But he didn't.
If he has Team of Battle Rage right here, right now, he's dead.
Yeah. There's the attack.
He's not. You just take this, right?
Oh.
There's not really any good way to play this.
He's looking for a, probably a Vapor Snag.
You can't put lands on the bottom. And yeah, he's just dead.
Yep. Wow. And that was rounds. Snell gets there in 3. What an amazing match. That was actually really, really good. Snell goes 26. And Danzy goes 18. You got AJ?
I got AJ?
You got AJ.
That's what they told me?
Huh?
That's what they told me upstairs?
That's what I just heard Scott say. I want John. John. Danzy playing John. Okay. Oh, let's see what we got. Whoops. Okay, well, let's see here. Get rid of the victories. They're not done. Get rid of Master Snell. Oh. Maintenance droids. Let's flip. There we go. All right. Hello.
Yummy. This sucker tastes like green apple.
Is it oh, is that a caramel apple pop? Those are really good.
It is. But it's not caramel, it's like one of those chocolate roll things.
Mm-hmm. A Tootsie Pop?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yummy.
it's
I like the strawberry one better.
You like the strawberry one better?
Yeah.
So let's see here. We got Danzy on Blue Black Fairies taking on Tronless John with his Captain Planet deck. Now this is the deck that he had been talking about. A couple episodes on the stream. He had been texting me and commenting to me about wanting to build a Captain Planet deck, and we decided that Coalition Victory was the best Captain Planet there was. So this is a Coalition Victory using the shocks to be the mana of each mana type, and he runs Sliver Hive Lord, Child of Alara, Transguild Courier, 5-color creatures, so he only has to have one on the board.
Yep.
And then it's a whole bunch of backup spells to keep the Coalition Victory up and running and ready to go. Ready to go.
Yep.
So, looks like Danzy is on the play. $7:34 local. It's gonna be 8:24 ish. John doesn't like that hand. He's gonna throw it back and get 6 new ones. Oh, be a good Blinky. Let's see. Green, white, good stuff. 3 to 11, 3 to 11:30, 9 to 5:30. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, not good. Okay. John deciding he's going to keep this hand and is going to scry that one to the bottom. And we are searching for tomorrow. And as always, that little bugger is still on Lady Azami's shoulder. Funny, it never really left. Okay. So Danzy goes a fetching. Doesn't want to kill himself. So John, on the other hand, is going to shock fetch. Or fetch and shock. As opposed to just fetch. And he's going to pay 2 more life for another shock. What? lets him fish out of land, I believe. I believe that's a Celestia card. I don't know exactly what it does, but it lets them fish out of land. Oh, it's Farseek. That's what that is. Yeah, Farseek. That's it. Fetch out a non-forest land. And tomorrow resolves. John go gets a basic forest or plains? Plains. He already has the forest. So now he's got all 5. Blue, black, red, green, blue, white. So he's got all the lands on board. Danzy's just kind of watching. Danzy has a fistful of counterspells, I'm assuming, and that's a good place to be against Coalition Victory. You don't want to be remanding it, but, I mean, it be what it be. John also has Child of Alara up and ready to go. All he has to do is drop another land and caster. Then you got yourself a 6/6 Trampler on the board that threatens to take everyone and everything with it when it dies. There's 3, and we are E-witting. Danzy says, I'm going to go fetch. For a basic swamp. And that gets remanded. Back to the hand, and Danzy draws a card. Danzy, John on the John, nothing else to do in his hand. Was really hoping for that E-wit, but hopefully he'll get it next turn. Bitter Blossom down for the Danzy. John is definitely on a clock. John cracks a patch. Gonna go get himself a white, red, probably? Oh, goes for Celestia, needs more green. Green's a good color to have. What's your favorite color?
Red and dark blue.
Red and dark blue, so red and a navy blue. That's nice.
It's like that blue.
Ah! I like that. Blue's my favorite color, so...
What is that?
That's a little drink I had. I was thirsty. John tapping everything, and Sliver Hive Lord down. The Sliver Hive Lord is sliver creatures you control are indestructible. Danzy gets himself a fairy. They don't fly, they don't trample, they're just indestructible, and they're 5/5. What a house, what a beast, and pretty dang darn mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danzy passes turn. John is looking to do something good. Child of Alara comes down. Danzy is going to get mana leak, so we can't have that interplay. She definitely would be a bad time for Danzy because that little lady does trample. So, John attacks and gets chumped by the Pika Fairy. Fairy Chew. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Una, or Scion of Una down, and now we have a spell stutter, not spell stutter spike, but the sprite. Yeah, spell stutter sprite, so he's gonna counter it. And there's a Farseek, so he's gonna get another land.
Yum yum.
Coalition victory does cost. It costs 8, Danzy. Not 7. I thought that was a 3 generic mana. It is indeed 8. But if you wanted to have 7, you know, hoping to counter it, but attacks and blocks. John passes turn back to Danzy. Danzy gets another Pikachu. Plays an island, an island, and goes attacking for 3. John is going to get tapped down because Danzy's going to cast himself a... Oh, on the upkeep, Danzy was just faking. John drew nothing, passes the turn. He has 7 mana available. He needs 1 more to be able to coalition victory. Danzy has to have a counterspell in hand, or John is just gonna get there. And it looks like V-Click's gonna put something down at the bottom. And what did John get in return? Made him get rid of a Bring to Light in return for... And it sounds like Damien scooped probably AJ. Let's see here, because Snow won the last game. We are firmly in the cool kids bracket. Don't run with that. And it looks like we're bringing to light. John does have 8 mana available, so he has coalition mana. Gets another Farseek, and there's a basic Swamp. And John goes attacking and gets chump blocked by the fairy. Danzy goes to 14 on the upkeep and draws another fairy. Probably. Danzy has a lot of birds on the board. Nope, it was right the other way. Yep, that way. Here, let's shrink it down a bit for you. Oops, sorry. There, that should work better. Is that better? So, welcome back. There you go.
Yum, yum.
Caramel apple pop sounds good. I might have to pick some up tonight because I got to make a Walmart run after this. Not sponsored, could totally be sponsored. If you're watching Walmart, I'm your guy. Anyway, back to the action. Danzy goes attacking and takes John down to 4. This has been a very interesting game number uno.
I love playing Uno.
Uno's a fun game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at it, but I lose a lot. I can usually get down to 2 cards and then I just lose.
Retired champ. What up? You helping Bob with the stream?
She's a very good commentator. Do you mind if Damien has the mic? Can Damien have the headset? Okay. Can he have your headset? Thank you.
Thanks. Who's in chat?
It was Justin earlier.
Oh,
So, how goes Mr. Dumb Shit? How'd you do?
it's Dicky dumb shit.
Oh, sorry, Dickie Dumb Shit. How'd it
I
go?
lost to Jarvis because blue control sucks dick.
Yeah.
But I beat Snow.
You beat Snow?
2.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Wow. How did that happen? Yeah. Those are really good.
Yeah, I beat Snow. I am retiring champion now.
Going out on top.
He yelled for you.
Is that Jarvis?
It's candy and
Can I help you?
Candy?
Good night, Bob.
candy and
Oh, Snow's leaving.
Oh, Snow's leaving?
Yeah, Damien beat me, so this is it.
Fine, be that way. I'll see you later. Have a good night.
You too. I'll probably see you on Thursday.
It's a date. Anyway, I guess we can reset live totals back up to 20, not 22. Danzy and the John. But Danzy did get that victory, so. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, he totally mutilated my mono blue fairy deck.
So, wait. So Snow got a pair down? Oh, that's rough. Snow's like me. If he gets a pair down, he loses. I cannot win a pair down to save my life.
I even molded the 6 the first game.
I really wish I could win a pair down, but if I do get a pair down, it is a done deal that I lose.
He had my my luck. He got boned on lands game 2. He had 1.
Wow.
And
His match against Danzy game 1, he only had 2.
Yeah.
But he won that game, so.
he was like, alright, pass. I was like, using Springleaf Drum and an Ornithopter to produce mana, because I only had 1 land as well.
Right.
So I was like, cranial plating. Next turn, I played Vault Scourge because he lightning bolt my Ornithopter, attached cranial plating.
Right. And got in.
I attached it to Master of Ethereum.
Ow.
Yeah, I felt bad.
And well, you should.
He was like, how many is that? I'm like, well, she's a 4, so that just doubles the ability, so that's 8. He's like, yeah.
John goes a fetching.
I still have no clue what John's playing. I even watched his game.
It's Captain Planet.
It doesn't say anything to me.
Okay. Do you know the card Coalition Victory?
Nope.
All right. On it.
I know what Captain Planet is.
I'm gonna save it. Guards. Okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm bringing it up. Okay. String stuff, cards. There it is. Okay, Coalition Victory. We'll just drop it up here. Whoops. Alright. You win the game if you control a land of each basic land type and a creature of each color. 8 mana, you win. So, when you have shocks, which count as each basic land type, if you have a combination of forest, mountain, swamp, plains, island, and when your creatures in your deck are Transguild Courier, which for 4 mana gives you a 3/3, the creature that says it counts as all 5 colors is all colors. That's from original Ravnica, I believe.
Oh, wow.
And Child of Alar, which is a 5/5 trample, and Sliver Hive Lord, which is a 5/5. So when that's your creature base and that's your land base, all you have to do is be able to Coalition Victory. Now, I am curious if he has Bosaji in there. He should have Bosaji in there if that is your win con, because if you allow your cards to be countered, if you allow your win con to be counterable, well, then you're gonna have a bad time. But that's Coalition Victory, and I'm gonna talk to him about that, see if he has Bosaji. I know it's a bit pricey of a card right now, but he might have one. But yeah,
so
Coalition Victory.
shock lanes count as basics?
No, they count as each. It's not. It doesn't say a basic of each land type. It's if you control a land of each land type, each basic land type.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If you control, of each basic land type. So it doesn't say if you control a basic land of each basic land type. It says a land of each basic land type, which is the 5 swamp, island, forest, plains, mountain.
But that's not true anymore, though.
Yes, it is.
Wastes are a basic land type.
No, they're not.
They're not?
No, they are land.
Really?
Because they knew it would mess everything up. So instead of making waste a type, basic land.
Holy shit.
No subtype.
Wow. I know they're like banned and everything now anyway.
They're not banned. What are they banned in?
I know you can't play them in Commander.
Why not?
From what I read about it, because I was gonna put some in, I was gonna make a colorless Commander deck. They were only block legal.
Makes no sense. Commander rules. MTG Commander.
Oh, they are legal in Commander.
Yeah, there was no reason why they wouldn't be why they would be banned.
I could have swore they said they were. They're legal in Vintage, Pauper, Modern, Legacy, and Commander.
Yeah,
So,
they're
you can even
legal-
play them in Modern.
Huh?
You can play them in Modern.
They were printed in Battle for Zendikar.
I'm saying, like, what deck would want to run a basic, though?
Karawas Eldrazi?
Did Kyle have some?
Yeah. I mean, if you get Ghost Quartered or something like that, they were the deterrent that you could still go get a colorless, a basic,
Oh.
and still offers you colorless mana.
Upstairs.
What'd she ask?
Where the garbage can was.
Oh, there's one over here too.
Is there? Where?
Yeah, the box over there.
Oh, yeah, the box with all the junk in it.
Yeah, the box with trash in it is pretty recognizable as trash. So John's bringing to light. He's gonna get a 4 mana card.
Yeah, his deck didn't do anything against AJ, so I was confused on what he was playing.
I mean, it's fun if you can get it to work, but it is a very glass cannony and dirtily deck because it takes a lot of ramp and build up. Because your creature base starts at 4. There are some exceptions, you got birds or Ewits and things like that, but really your creatures start at 4. What is that? What is that, please?
Dark Petition.
Thank you. Dark Petition. Search library for... Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a dark demonic tutor. So, wait, did he have 5? Oh, he used the bird. Okay, that's it. He was able to use the bird to give him 5 mana, 1 of each color, to cast Bring to Light, to get Dark Petition, to be able to tutor out anything. And it looks like he has Spell Mastery, so he's going to add 3 black mana when he's done doing that. So, ultimately, it's going to end up costing him 2 black mana. Or 2 mana. And he casts a Dark Petition. Yeah, I'm really wanting to put together my deck shuffle deck. Or my to punish my opponents for shuffling deck. Because there's cards like Psychic Surgery. Whenever an opponent shuffles his or her library, you may look at the top 2 cards of that library and exile 1. Put the rest on top in any order. And then there's
But that's a blue spell, Bob.
yeah. Oh, this is going to be a blue deck, and yeah, I very rarely get excited to play blue, but it's okay. I don't think I'm going to be running too many counter spells. It's the fun side of blue, is what this is.
The fun side of
The
blue.
fun side of blue. Psychogenic Probe. Ooh. Oh, PSY. That would be why. Psychogenic Probe is an artifact that costs 2. Whenever a spell or an ability causes a player to shuffle his or her library, Psychogenic Probe deals 2 damage to that player.
Are there cards that force opponents to shuffle?
Unfortunately, the only repeatable one that's not a one-time spell is not in Modern. This is the card I absolutely would kill somebody in front of their mother to get this card in Modern. And it is from Alliances. It's called Soldier of Fortune. 1 mana, 1/1, 1 target player shuffles his or her library. Really wish that was in Modern.
After tomorrow, we're going to, my family is going to Fogadage.
You're going where?
Fogadage.
Folgaday Chow.
Volga Day Chow?
Fogadage.
Not catching it, I'm sorry. One more time.
It's called Fogadage.
Fogarty Chow. Oh, she's gonna go feed John Fogarty.
I don't think that's what she means, Bob.
Huh?
I don't think that's what she means.
Oh.
Fogadage.
Fogaday
Chow.
Chow. Fogaday Chow. Usually I can decipher this. Fogaday Chow. Fogaday Chow. So usually every year you guys go to the Dells. Did you mean Wisconsin Dells?
Well, no good day chow is a restaurant where you got
Okay. Danzy's at 10. John is at 7. Faux. Is it faux or four?
It's faux chow. I bet it's a Asian place.
And it looks like Danzy got there. Faux day chow. I'm intrigued.
Ask fucking AJ.
Is AJ still playing?
He is currently, yes.
Okay. I don't care what game they're in, I just wanted to know if he was playing. I want to find out what Fogaday Chow is.
I asked Danzy if he gives me back the deck, if he's giving me that one back. He told me no.
Do what?
If he's giving me the deck back, if he's giving me that version.
What deck back?
That's my deck.
That's your deck?
I made Mono Blue Fairies a long time ago for Sarah.
Ah.
And he murdered it and turned it black.
He didn't murder it. He turned it into what fairies is supposed to be.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Fogaday Chow to you. You like that restaurant?
There's like two. One is like have like all a bunch of fruits.
Is it Golden Corral? I bet it's Golden Corral. Is it a big buffet with like lots of food? Just you take what you want?
Yeah, but it's a big place, but it has like a circle at a table. The red side means that you don't want like meat, and the green side you do want.
It's an Asian restaurant.
They bring it out.
Oh, okay. So, dang, I thought I cracked the code. Dram. Oh, I guess I can put Danzy down as actually winning this.
I like Golden Corral.
You like Golden Corral?
Yeah, I like the marshmallows in the chocolate fountain and the strawberry.
And John? Good old John. Where are you at, John? John. Hey, Danzy. I lost John.
Do you want another round?
Are people willing to play another round?
I'm willing to.
I want to see AJ. It depends on if AJ wants another round. Because he might play you.
If not, you got me and Dave.
Oh, it's you and Damien?
If
Oh, if they call it
if
quitsies?
they leave, then it's me and Damien left.
I gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty much up to AJ.
Okay.
Because I kind of want to see his deck. I'm intrigued by,
Is
you
he
know,
running
it's
night?
no. Oh, I don't know. Well, yeah, it's probably Nightfall. He said it's green, white, good stuff. So yeah, that means Nightfall or Toolbox. I mean, you can call it a lot of what it is, but it's probably Toolbox or Nightfall. But it's just something that he doesn't normally play. I mean, getting AJ to play white is like Snell playing white.
Yeah. Did you enjoy Fairies?
I did enjoy seeing fairies. I enjoyed. You know,
That's not even the deck I handed you.
because Jarvis was like.
I told you that deck could be so much better.
I'm fully unaware of that.
Because Jarvis was
Oh my
like,
God, that deck is
he
amazing.
does know that Bitter Blossom is a fairy, right? Yeah, and it's not a target effect. It's you just champion a fairy. So when it enters, you still have a fairy that you can champion. and then you just like put it to the graveyard. It's like, don't have a fairy.
I mean,
I don't think it's a choice. I think when you cast it, oh no, you can't. You choose the champion.
yeah.
Where's John on this list? Good lord.
But
There he is.
he did let me take the Scion of Uno back when I cast it on my.
Oh, at the
set,
end?
knowing that he had
Mm,
the last hope.
right.
So he was nice doing that.
I need to find out if John is running Bosiju in his Captain Planet
Yes,
deck.
he
Is he? Okay.
Here's the list I wanted
You look
to
like
turn
you gotta
it
go
into.
bathroom.
Yeah, I'm not running a snaps. I'm running 3 Inquisitions, 1 Thoughtseize. No.
I thought you said you had snappies in there. yeah.
Yeah, this has a lot more.
Yeah, you don't want to run Dismember and Bitter Blossom.
I'm running
Look.
4 million click. I'll let you look at it. The 4
Anyway,
misfire click.
that was good. That was good. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much just ask if AJ wants to stay. Let's see here. Let's get rid of John.
Yeah, John was like, I have to go.
Oh, John's leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been out since like 6:30 this morning.
But he
Yeah,
had a Slurpee!
I know. He's like, I'm.
He
way
got a
too tired to get
Slurpee!
I was like, it's fine, man.
I mean, if you want to call it, we can call it. That's fine.
I really don't care. I mean, I'll play. I'm all up for playing Magic.
Right. Doesn't matter to me, but while we get this figured out, let me remind everybody that we do have the Oofy Preserve up and running, ready to go, rock and rolling.
Did you get any more non-oofs?
Not
No,
yet. Not yet. Still just the Ivy Elemental and the Raptor Companion.
I'm just gonna donate like 70 ornithopters so you don't have a sky anymore.
See, if you do that, but the way that the Oofy Preserve works, it's like just an ornithopter. Now I might put like multiples if you donate different ornithopters, but
He said he doesn't care, so we'll have another round.
all right. So it's probably
Well,
I
it
don't-
depends
who,
on.
who did Danzy play? Danzy played probably AJ this round.
He just played John on
You
camera.
know what, Damien? My mind is still a bowl of mush. I don't need this.
It's
What I do need is Ice Age Brown Oofies. Ice Age Brown Oofies need a good home, and how's that for a segue?
that was nice.
And you can help your Ice Age Brown Oofies by sending them to the best home they could ever possibly get. That's right, the Titan Oofy Preserve, started by me for Oofies. For Oofies, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, send your Ice Age Brown Oofies to the address right there on your screen. That's 4450 North Prospect Road, Suite Charlie 6, Peoria Heights, Illinois 61616. And I got to tell you, whenever you send in those Oofies, it's going to feel so very good because you know in the pit of your gut that you just did good. You helped this. We're going to call them endangered species because they really don't have a home. The ice melted, and they were left homeless because, Terrasair's gone.
That's not how that works, Bob.
Terrasair is gone.
Just because the ice melted doesn't mean they're not there anymore.
Yeah, it kind of does. Where they haven't been reprinted, not on Dominaria.
There's a lot of things not on Dominaria, like my slivers that I asked for.
Nobody wanted slivers.
I wanted slivers.
No. If you could have had slivers or legends, I'm glad we got legends.
Well, I'm glad we got legends too, because Yargle's here to chew bubblegum. But
My Nargle Yargle. Yargle's come to chew bubblegum.
he's all out of bubblegum. What's he gonna do?
Buy more gum. Obviously.
What you should do is actually resize that into the frame so you're still visible and so is your scroll.
I could. But I like to hide behind it.
Yeah, but you were pointing at the camera and no one could see you.
I always point at the camera.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
It is a good thing about the scroll. I get that, so I don't wanna mess that up, because everyone's got to know that it's brawl this Friday at Titan Games or at the Zone for Friday Night Magic. Look at that! I'm already thinking about Thursday.
I'm not.
So what you got going on Thursday?
Absolutely nothing at this moment in my life.
Are you playing Magic at Titan?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna stay home with Sarah and Gabe so I don't get yelled at.
Okay.
Happy wife, happy life.
I'll allow it. Not your wife.
Yet. She's got an engagement ring.
Yeah. So I guess you liked it enough to put a ring on it.
Yeah. Put a baby in it first, so. I'm glad she doesn't watch these.
Anyway. The Oofy Preserve is booming, but it needs your help. So go ahead and donate your brown Oofies, and as soon as AJ gets done with that match, we're going to see him up in the next round. So let's see here. You didn't play AJ. Danzy hasn't played AJ. John's leaving, so it's a coin toss. Let's see here, because Danzy's 1-1, you're 1-1. And yeah, it really all depends on what's going on. You already played Jarvis though, so Danzy will probably get paired with Jarvis if he's still here, which he might be. He probably is. So that means it's going to be UV, Mr. 31. And Mr. 31 sounds like he is 1-1 as well now. Oh, he hasn't won tonight? Oh. I just kind of assumed he won, but who did he play? No, he didn't play Danzy. Did Jarvis beat him?
He won against John.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, You just said John lost, so yeah. Everybody's 1-1! Except for probably Jarvis. I think Jarvis is probably 2-0. See, Snell left prematurely. He could have gotten second. Maybe. You are kind of a bad breaker.
Hey there, Robert.
Who is AJ playing?
Damien?
What side is AJ sitting on?
He's gonna take the blue playmat.
You're on red.
Yeah. So, there are 6 different arts for Ornithopter, just to let you know.
I'm aware.
One of them you're not going to get. 'Cause
Oh, come on. I really want that one donated.
yeah, donated my sad robot deck.
Damien rocking the Casbah, going up against Mr. 31. And Damien is on Sad Robots. Okay, let's update the... Alright. I am very fascinated because AJ doesn't play white. I mean, he doesn't play white. He doesn't really play green with white. The only time AJ plays green is when it's enveloped by black and red. And AJ only plays white when it's part of Ad Nauseam, which isn't really playing white. So, very excited. Agreed. It's amazing in Commander. It's in black. It's called tutoring. That's why you're bad at Commander. Your dad's on cam. You want to join in? In a format that uses all the moxes except the real moxes.
Hi, Dada.
Oh, Damien. Ask him about that Fogarty Chow.
Fogle Day Chow. Fogle Day Chow. He's a what it.
Oh, a Brazilian steakhouse. Okay.
Excuse me.
You are excused. I'll allow it. But, AJ is on the play, and
Hi,
we're getting
Dada.
started.
Dada.
Yep, that's your dada. Woo, that's an explosive start for Mr. Damien.
I'm the only kid.
AJ goes fetching. Shuffle, 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 and no cut.
I like playing Pokemon.
You like playing Pokemon?
Yeah. I even like hitting the balls at the Pokemon.
There we go. Alright, Damien has a Ravager that is just looking to get hungry.
That looks like the same thing as
Yeah, I took it down, but yeah, it is the same thing. It lets me control it while not in the game. Ah! My beloved Cubbies are down 5-0. That's not cool. Not cool. Hashtag not cool. Courser Crufix down on Mr. 31's side. He's going to start gaining some of that life back. 16.
Mr. 31.
Yes.
That's my daddy.
That is your daddy. Okay, so a couple of Memnites down on the board. Corsair is, of course, a 2-4. Oh, and there's a cranial plating, and it's gonna get equipped to the Ravager. Oh my. And we go attacking. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 10.
He's a 9.
10.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9, 10.
Gonna block it with the Crufix and wait, what did he take 1 from? It doesn't trample. Oh, it was a Memnite. Never mind. That's right. It's a Memnite, not a Signal Pest. Signal Pest is all the way over up at the top on the left. Oh. There's that cleaning bot.
Yay!
Nightfall, or night... No. I did not tick up.
Today I got wet from Dragonland.
You got wet at Dragonland?
Yeah, I was there for a swim class. So did my two sisters.
Two sisters?
Yeah.
Sisters?
Yeah, and I have one baby buddy.
And a baby brother?
Yeah.
I used to like Dragonland.
I
I got to swim in Dragonland before it opened.
Today?
Not today. Back when it originally opened. When they were about to open it, I was a part of the Boy Scout troop that they asked to come in and test everything to make sure that the lifeguards were up on their duty and to see if all the equipment was working. So I got to swim in Dragonland before it was open to the public. Originally. That was a long time ago. AJ sitting at... Night of the Reliquary has 1 in the graveyard.
Ow.
You okay?
My shoe.
Wow. Damien has all the Ravagers all the time.
Uh-oh.
AJ is tapped out, but he does have a Horizon Canopy up and running. Where are you going?
Put in your cane up
Oh, thank you.
because it fell on the ground.
I thank you. Damien looking to attack. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's okay. It can be there. That's the attack. Blocking and killing a Memnite.
Owie.
Passing the Arcbound
legs
Ravager.
hurt. My legs hurt.
Your legs hurt?
Yes.
Too much swimming.
No, maybe too much running because I was at the Dragon Park today.
Oh, you're not supposed to run there. It's wet.
No, the Dragon Park.
I know, but it's also a pool, and you're not supposed to run at the pool. It's safety.
We got to go on a boat.
Oh, that sounds fun. Sacrificing one Ravager to another Ravager just to make sure, so... Why didn't you... Did you just let that... The basic land is part of the resolution of the spell. I don't think Damien sacked the Memnite. Why did... What the... I don't know what... I don't know what happened. That's crazy. Why didn't you sack the Memnite when it got blocked? Grrr. 3 mana. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Damien? Come on. What are you doing? No. 1 mana. Activating the Ink Moth. Pump it to a 2/2. Equip it. Should be lethal. 1, 2. Yeah, might as well swing in with that. Might as well swing with the group.
Maybe my legs hurt because I was swinging too much.
Swinging too much?
Yeah, kicking my legs back and forth.
Yeah, that's good exercise though. So we're going to fetch out a land.
Yeah!
So this is a 1, 2,
Feet.
3, and
Four.
then 4, 5,
5, 6,
6,
7,
7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
It's a 13. It looks like a 13 from my angle. Force for green.
There we go.
Cutting the forest, fetching out a ghost cord. Ah! Nightfall's gonna take
Hello,
out.
me.
He will. Which
Hello,
you
me.
should sack. Basic. Sack it.
Ooh, shaka, okay,
Sack.
shaka,
Oh,
okay,
yep. Make that Arcbound bigger.
shaka. Good.
Avacyn.
It's supposed to be bedtime for me. Already.
Wow. Avacyn. Damien!
What?
Of course you do.
You're invisible.
I am invisible. I'm a floating head in a box. Ramnap excavator. That's gonna start eating lands.
I like riding on elevators.
Elevators are fun, aren't they?
Yes! It makes me tickle my tummy.
Mine too. I get tickles in my knees when we go up.
When it's down, it tickles my feet.
Equip the signal pest with the... Oh no, it has flying. Interesting.
Why? Go, dada, go, dada, go, dada.
Yeah, go dada, but your dada's been dead 3 times over. If Damien wasn't such a dicky dumb shit, he should have, he could have had this game won several times by now. But your dada might be able to pull this one out, and he would deserve it, because his opponent is not getting it done.
I'm tired.
You're tired. We had a big day. Lots of swimming, lots of running, lots of swinging.
Yeah. And going to another place. One.
Don't get blocked by Avacyn on that one. Well, there's the equip. You're tapped out. I don't think AJ has anything this time.
And today, tomorrow I get to see my friend Luiana 2 times because we have swim class and Girl Scouts.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And I get
Got
to
him.
see her
Okay.
both.
Woo. Dang it, Dang it. Okay.
Oh, ow.
Damien. You can Ravager any time. It's an instant effect. My creature got blocked. Well, I'm gonna just let it die instead of making my Ravager bigger. It's okay, but this is the last round, so maybe Damien will be able to pull out a victory here. What do you think? Do you think your daddy can win?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm just gonna go ahead and stop that.
It's already past my bedtime.
Past your bedtime? You have a bedtime in the summertime? I'm gonna have to talk to your daddy about that. Oh, let's see here.
Yeah.
That's some medicine I gotta take.
I got to take one med in the morning before I eat cereal.
Oh yeah?
I like eating Captain Crunch
Captain
because
Crunch.
I like the yellow rectangle.
You like the rectangles? So classic Captain Crunch. I like
Yeah.
Captain. I like pretty much all the Captain Crunches. I'm not really a Crunchberry fan, but I loves me some peanut butter crunch.
I like the new Foster Mini Wheats with the strawberry icing on top.
That's really good. Have you tried it with the blueberry frosting?
No,
That's really good too. Frosted Mini Wheats are really good.
I only tried the white one and the pink one.
White one and the pink one. You
Yeah.
should try the blue one. It's really good.
I don't think my mom will let me.
I agree. I'll put in a good word for you.
Okay.
AJ allows Damien to cut, and they both cut. Here we go. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time.
Da 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 da.
I don't know if you can hear that now, AJ, but you have one of the biggest fan support, biggest cheering section down here. That's a lot of white. You have any lands? Damien deciding not to keep a hand with 3 cranial platings and 1 land, so I mean ultimately it probably would have come back to bite him, but he might have been okay.
My dad changed them to purple. Instead of orange, it's purple.
You changed to what?
He changed that instead of orange.
Instead of orange?
Yeah,
Is it the card sleeves?
yeah.
Now they're purple?
Mhm.
Anyway, let's see here. Damien's gonna try his hand at 6 instead of 7. Maybe he'll. I had a hiccup. Maybe he'll be able to get this one going. AJ's still locked and loaded, ready to go. He does have a Horizon Canopy. Damien, keeping his 6, scrying it to the top. AJ plays the Horizon Canopy. Damien draws the card he scryed and goes with basic mountain. And if you're paying attention, Mr. Shank, that is what a mountain looks like. And a Springleaf Drum. No Ornithopter to power it up and get it ready to go, but there's a Gavani Township, and Stony Silence. Damien might as well just scoop right now. Not a lot he can do.
Yeah.
That's rough. No wonder your dad kept that hand. It had a Stony Silence in it.
Yay.
There's a mountain, and he's going to play a Vault Scourge, paying 2 life for it.
That's the thing that we're talking from.
Yes, it is. Whenever that little red bar goes up, that means that it's listening.
Yeah.
AJ plays Courser Crewfix, so he's going to start getting mana back, and that is a worthless land, the Dark Steel Paperweight, we like to call it. So he's got a lot of artifacts down, but just nothing really much to do about it. And AJ goes to 15. Oh, he fetched. AJ goes to 15, and Damien goes up to 19.
No. Go, da.
And he's gonna gain a life. Land came into play. And he's gonna pay a life and fetch.
Go, da.
What? Attack with the Courser. Damien at 17 now and plays down an Ornithopter. Pretty worthless as well. One more in the air. Damien swings a 2-point life change. AJ draws. Don't do that. This one, unlike last game, this one is all AJ all the time. He's going to take... Oh, because of the Horizon Canopy, that's why he's taking damage.
I am just closing the door.
And we're attacking for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damien, looking to somehow get out of this, plays an Ink Moth. Or a Blink Moth. That's the Blink Moth. No. He still comes into play with a 1/1 counter. It's activated abilities, not triggers or artifacts or anything, but...
At the Dragon Park, we had a picnic, and after we played at the park, we ate Oreos with my friend.
That sounds like fun. Have you tried the fireworks Oreos with the Pop Rocks in them?
No.
Okay.
I like the chocolate ones better, but I don't like the ones that has the yellow ones.
The yellow ones, like the cookie out on the outside? So you like it black on the outside and white in the middle, not white on the outside and I don't know what is on the middle of his.
The yellow on the yellow cookie, I'll just lick the icing.
You just lick the icing?
Yeah, but not the cracker.
What is wrong with a vanilla cookie? There's nothing wrong with a vanilla cookie. It's a nice, tasty shortbread cookie. 2-point swing. No.
La la la.
Oh yeah, he gained a life.
Ah.
And they just get to take 2. Give Annie Township. All of his creatures get a +1/+1 counter. Oh, this is really the beginning of. Well, it's already been the beginning of the end.
Deed.
Your dad definitely has this game in the bag. Something major has to happen for Damien to pull out a victory here. Ratchet Bomb! Oh, that's so mean, AJ. All the sideboard tech absolutely hates Affinity for some reason.
No, my daddy losing.
Oh no, your daddy is winning. Your
But
daddy's
he's
winning
up to 9.
pretty big.
He's up to 9. Oh, now he's up to 10.
Your dad is controlling this board state pretty well.
But it's a lesser number than
It is a
17.
lesser number, but it's gonna change around.
Go, da-da!
Canopy Vistas, AJ's going to draw the Ratchet Bomb, and it's going to put a forest on top.
Go, da-da, go!
AJ draws the forest and another Courser.
Alex King's Mini, you're doing pretty good.
All the mana all the time. Bird gets tapped in, and there's a Ratchet Bomb for 0 to get the Ornithopter out of the way. And here comes the massive attack. That's your 5, 10. And that's going to be lethal.
Cheepas.
Yeah, 14.
The
Damien goes to 3.
The blue cow is hiding. The blue cow is hiding. Pikachu.
Damien goes down to 3. See right there. Now your dad is definitely winning on this one.
Yay!
And Blood Moon's not going to do a diggity dang thing, and AJ pulls out victory. Numero dos. Can Damien fade the Stony Silence? Does he have anything to get rid of the Stony Silence? What is the answer to the Stony Silence, and does AJ just mull until he has it? I mean, that's really where we're at in any of this, so...
Yum yum. Boo cups go
Whoa.
Cardinals. What, Bob?
Let's see here. The Misty Rainforest is... That's Zendikar, but Onslaught, but let's see here. The The Hollow Fountain was the first one. That song should be in modern. That's good.
Okay, many to be ba. Bob.
What's up?
In the Minion movie,
Mm-hmm.
there's a minion called Bob.
I know. I kind of look like him.
No, you don't.
2 eyes, pudgy, bald,
You don't.
yellow.
You don't have glasses.
I do not have glasses anymore, but I can get goggles.
Minion goggles.
I could. I could.
Dress up like a minion.
I could. I could do a lot of things. Damien, with an explosive start, starts off with a Memnite and a Vault Scourge, which he paid 2 life for. Potatoes.
Yummy. I don't like red potatoes though.
Yeah. You don't like red potatoes? What's wrong with red potatoes? They're so soft and full of flavor. They've got they don't have so much as an earthy taste as
Well,
a
my
russet.
mom said I need to take a big bite, and I almost puked doing that.
Oh, okay. So a negative, a bad experience with the food will definitely sour you on it.
I like brown potatoes though.
Brown potatoes are really good.
I like bacon bits, but not on the potato.
Not on the potato. Oh, Dad discarding the hand size. He looks like he might have a Stony, but he does not have a Plains or White Manosaurus to play it. Can Damien capitalize on this? Let's find out. Oh my goodness, this could be it. This could be it. Double equip. But spread them out. Spread. Damien!
Ah. Is that Damien?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13,
Yep.
14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20.
Oh, and the 2, yes. I forgot those were Memnites. Oh, and Damien gains 12, so he goes up to 31.
No.
Wow.
No.
Kataki and wow.
No.
Wow. Unfortunately, your daddy lost.
No.
Well, that's good to do us. Let me go ahead and get this logged in before I forget. That's okay. It's only his 3rd loss on the year, so he's still doing really good. And Damien, coming out of nowhere, able to pull out the victory. Where's Damien? Where's Damien? Damien.
Damien,
Come on.
Damien.
Where you at? Oh, there you are.
Suey.
You got 6 victories. He's only 1 under 500, everybody.
Suey Bob.
I know, silly Bob. I lost Damien. Well, you want to go ahead and head up to your dad? I'm sure you're going to be leaving here soon.
Yeah.
It was good having you on the mic. Have fun enjoying your Brazilian steakhouse, your fogo de chao.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. And that's going to do us. We got to see Danzy play twice. He won once. He lost once. We got to see Snow get himself a victory on Cam again because he's snowing. That's awesome. We got to see Captain Planet. Unfortunately, not get to do Captain Planet-y things. And then we saw Damien get a good win. on cam, and that's where we're gonna leave it. 3 rounds, solid matches, really good fun. I enjoyed myself. I will be back here on Thursday, live from Titan Games in Peoria, the Casbah of Peoria Gaming, where card floppers and dice chuckers live in harmony. What? Anyway, so yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it. 3 and done. 3 really good matches. We got 3 games out of every match. So 9 games tonight, 3 matches, all the way to the end. I'm happy with this. I hope you were too. And that's gonna do us. So I'm Evil Bob saying, however you choose to live your life, I approve. Have a good night, have a great evening, and I will see you back on Thursday.